Hi guys, I have an exciting video today, which is that I have author copies. This is for my second ever published book, and if you guys were around for last year when I published my debut, which is Between the Shadows of the Dawn, a spicy Viking romantasy, you'll know that this takes place in the same world, and that it's coming out very, very soon on June 12th. However, I did the same thing last time as I did this time, which is that I did not order proofs, I just ordered author copies because I'm just hoping that all of the stuff, formatting and cover-wise, looks the way that it should. Is this a smart idea to do? No, not necessarily. However, I only order a couple at a time. I did accidentally order 2 boxes of them though, because I thought the first one got canceled. So I have the book and I'm excited, but we're also seeing it for the first time and it's not a proof, it is an author copy. So if it's wrong, I luckily still think I have time to fix it, but probably not to triple check that it is correct. So we're hoping that it is correct and that it's fine. I'm very excited. This is my second ever book that I have published, and I had just such a fun time writing this one, and I'm so excited to share it with everybody. And this is the book that I swore I was going to publish before my baby comes. So book is coming out June 12th. Baby's not due until July 3rd, and might come a little bit earlier than that because he's measuring a little big, but that still means that as long as he doesn't come in the next like 2.5 weeks from the time I'm filming this, that the book should be published before he's here. So I'm very excited. Let's open this up. And if you're wondering what this one is about, is set in the same world as my debut, and it is a much more spicier Viking romantasy than the initial book, the debut. The initial debut, I would say, is more so just a fantasy, and or at least in the first half, it's just a fantasy with romantic undertones. And then by the second half of the book, it hits more of that romantasy part, but it does have more world building, it has higher stakes, all of those sorts of things. This is set in the same world. It's called To Become the Berserker's Runaway Bride. If that tells you, it's a little bit more in line with like those old school bodice ripper type books. But it's very, very spicy, very explicit, and it's just an easier introduction into the same exact world. It takes place 3 years before Between the Shadows of the Dawn, and it follows one of the berserkers that, if you've read the book, is hanging out with Gnarl, or one of Gnarl's berserkers that he always has guarding Adelaide's door, and goes on some of their adventures in the sequel that I am still currently writing. Yeah, it's basically spicy one-night stand turns into more romance with a runaway bride who's trying to avoid a loveless marriage by giving up her virginity, so her husband-to-be won't want her anymore, and Care happens to be the person that she picks for the evening. There is more exploration and adventure that happens because she's being hunted and he's looking for his place in the world. So without further ado, let's see. Okay, I see the back. Okay, you guys can kind of see it with me. Okay. Yay, it looks perfect. I was so worried. Oh, okay. I was worried. I had to like do some of the formatting on Canva because my Photoshop is not working right now. I definitely could have centered a couple things a little bit differently, but oh, it looks so cute. Like, here's the back. So you can see the rose, which is a big, important part of the story, and some of the petals that are falling off of it. You can also see it kind of goes through the title here a little bit, which I like adding as someone, I do the typography on these covers, and I'll leave the artist link down below who does the actual art, because she's fabulous. You can see I always kind of have something from the art peek through the letters of the cover, which is very cool. And then also took that same art and threw it on the back. So let's see. Yeah, I was having some trouble with the spine, but the spine looks good too. And it's definitely thinner than my debut. I will pick up my debut. So I picked up the box and I was like, why is it so light? There's only 2 copies in here. But my debut versus this easier introduction to the story side by side. So this is just way easier, spicier, shorter. This is a chunky beast of a book, but definitely one of my pride and joy creations, I would say. But interior-wise, we've got a title page, we've got content warnings, which is important, dedication. Oh, let's see how the map looks. Oh, I actually like how this map turned out better than in the... That's confusing. I don't know why this map looks better than it does in the debut. That's so funny. Okay, yeah, you can definitely see, yeah, there's more contrast on this one, I will say, and it's definitely printed a little bit better. It's the same file, so I'm not sure why that happened, but let me comparatively show you the other one. I guess maybe because it's smaller too. So this is definitely, you can kind of see, this is easier to read, it's darker, has more contrast, fits more of the page, and this one is different, but they were supposed to be kind of the exact same. Yeah, because they're supposed to kind of fit nicely on a shelf together. Oh, that is so exciting. And this is going to also be It's a spin-off series. So they all take place in the same like 2-week span, 3 years before this book happens. And it follows all of the different Vikings in the Viking clan that is kind of a more side piece of Between the Shadows and the Dawn, as they all find love in the same week, following around the same tavern that we actually see in Between the Shadows and the Dawn. It's a small part of this book, but it's a big part of this series, and they can be read in any order, and this is the first one I'm publishing of this. So, oh, and then like the little rose art is so cute. It's adorable. Just flipping through to make sure that there's nothing wrong. I don't know, it looks kind of incredible, I'm not gonna lie. I wish, oh, that would be something I would change. The paragraph breaks are really, really small, I would say. Like, it just looks like a smudge. I might have to talk to my formatter and see if she can fix that, and I'll update the file before people get their copies. But other than that, all the formatting on the inside looks amazing. It's also got its own epilogue, and then it's also got a teaser for the next book in the series as well. So when you read this and you get to the back of the book, you'll have sort of a scene from a different POV, and that is the next planned book in the series, which I've been calling my Shield Maiden Whip. It takes place from a Shield Maiden's point of view as one of the POVs, and you'll get to see the title of her book in the back as well. There's also, I know some people didn't realize this when they're reading the debut, so I'm trying to make a note of it and tell people about it more often, but if you find the world a little bit too big, there is always a dramatic personae and a location index in the back of the books. So that tells you all the names of the different characters and everything, as well as the different locations, who's part of the Viking clans, who's different residents, and that happens before the acknowledgements do. But yeah, everything else looks good. Manufactured in Canada for this one. My original debut I published right before moving to Canada, so the other one was US based, but I love the way this map looks so much better than the original one. Between the Shadows of the Dawn is getting a second edition, which I'm excited to announce here. So that one is currently with the formatter as well. So this one, when you order it next, will also have a darker map in the front, and then just a couple things are tweaked. The second edition mostly just adds fixes to some consistency errors, I would say, that like no one else but me would notice, and then a couple grammatical fixes as well as some line editing, but otherwise it's the same exact story. And this one is just so cute, and it's here, and it looks so freaking good. My goodness. Yeah, the only thing I think I'm gonna change is just, if I can, asking the formatter if she can make the paragraph things a little bit bigger. Yeah, this is the book. I'm so happy. Here it is. I got a second copy here too. These definitely look more the same, I would say, than my initial order of Between the Shadows and the Dawn did. That one, for random reasons, one of them was like taller than the others, just very slightly. And I don't know why. But these are pretty good condition. Nice, short, and spicy. It's also, if you're not very much like a physical reader, it will be available on KU as well, so you can breeze through this, test out my writing if you would like, before you dedicate yourself to a bigger book. I know this is still like some people's like normal size books, but this is very small for me to write. I'm usually an overwriter. But yeah, here it is. I'm so excited to share it with you guys, and I will be back soon with another book, hopefully at some point soon. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this if you do pick it up, and if you're excited for it, do let me know down in the comments below. Catch you guys next time, so bye!